Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and out of nowhere, we get a 250th character that is not Gore. I know, very random, very strange, but here we are in year 7, year 8 of Marvel Future Fight, and you know, you basically can't expect, you have to expect the unexpected. You can't really expect that you know how things are going to go with Marvel Future Fight. That's one of the things that always keeps it interesting with this game, because the devs are all over the place, baby, just like me, just like you. So we're getting TOXIN as a brand new character, potentially, I guess, the 250th character, unless we're getting Gore and TOXIN, which could make one of them the 251st. Yeah, we thought a lot of fanfare and a lot more hype was going to surround the 250th character just because of that milestone, but I guess not. That's okay, because TOXIN is really cool, and as you can see in this 3D model, again, another really cool render by the sneak peek team, we have wings on our symbiote. So he looks jacked. He's got the iconic two-tone with the red on top and the black on the bottom, and he's got the wings. Very, very, very cool. But who is TOXIN, and why should you care? Well, that's what we're going to dive into a little bit more in today's sneak peek video, because TOXIN, at first glance, just looks like a steroided out symbiote with wings. And I admit the with wings part is really cool, until you read King in Black and you see that Venom now has the wings, but they're even bigger and they're more leathery and Dracula-like. And we already know, as per his, I think, 5th skill and also his ultimate ability, Carnage has the wings as well. So we've sort of already been spoiled on the whole symbiote wings thing. But let's check this out here. A new host takes on a symbiote with once dark intentions in Marvel Future Fight. This is important for what I think they're hinting about the character, which we're going to talk about very briefly. Over on the forums, where we get a little bit more information, here we go. The symbiote who seeks to exceed the power of his progenitors has arrived in Marvel Future Fight. The arrival of the new symbiote. So we're getting a brand new character. I don't want to hype this up too much, but I have to hype this up because we've been begging for new characters, begging. So the fact that they're finally giving us a new character, I gotta get on my, the train conductor for the hype train, choo choo. He's here now. I have to be here, because otherwise, what was all that begging and complaining for new characters for if I'm not going to be happy now? So I'm very happy that we're getting a new character. We want even more characters, and actually, there's still quite a few more symbiotes that they could have added. Not getting greedy, just saying. But yeah, check out the abilities of this powerful winged symbiote as he joins Marvel Future Fight with unlimited potential. I think people are going to overreact at this part. I don't think that's what they meant. He's not like unlimited potential, like the greatest character in Marvel Future Fight. But whatever. We will announce more information through the update details later. So this gives us a bit more information. I remember saying that there probably wasn't going to be a sneak peek today, and that yesterday's I did say this was the last sneak peek. Right, okay, so I was right about that. My bad. Yeah. This is the last sneak peek, but not only is this the last sneak peek, but we're going to get the update details in a few days. That's fine. But we're getting a new character. That's dope. Now, as far as TOXIN goes, okay, we've seen the sneak peek over on Twitter. Yeah, so a symbiote with once dark intentions. So basically, what I think that means is they're trying to hammer down the hero versus villain aspect of TOXIN, because TOXIN was born out of Carnage. Really weird. Carnage gave birth to TOXIN. The symbiotes basically just reproduce, right? And they create offspring, like Venom created Carnage, the offspring, and then later on Carnage created TOXIN. Now, there were more in between there. I'm skipping a whole bunch of other, symbiotes like Scream and Phage and stuff like that. But all you need to know is that Venom made Carnage, Carnage made TOXIN, and TOXIN appears to be as strong or stronger than both of them. And since TOXIN has the lineage, right, Carnage is his father, Venom is his grandfather, he sort of has a mixture of both of their powers, which is really cool. So normally, well, at times, TOXIN seems sort of thin, skinny, and he's able to look more compact like Carnage, and he's able to do the sort of like what's it called, where he changes his limbs, he shapeshifts his limbs into like axes and swords and stuff like Carnage does. But he also has that big beefy body when he gets angry like Venom, and he has some of Venom's properties as well. He also seems to be stronger than them in the sense that he's more resistant to sonic damage and attacks and fire. He more heat resistant. So yeah, he seems to be very, very strong. But in the comics, he sort of struggled between being a hero and not being a hero, but generally he still was a hero. So I think what the devs are just trying to say is he's going to be a superhero. So we're getting a superhero symbiote, which is quite cool. We already have one. His name's Venom, but it's nice to get another one. It is. Well, and we have Agent Venom as well. But anyways, so yeah, I'm pretty sure Toxin is going to be a hero. And they're also sort of hinting that, you know, he's not going to be stronger. Here's the thing. Like, they're just highlighting the comics aspect when they say he's going to exceed the power of his progenitors. He's not actually going to be stronger than tier 4 Venom. He might be stronger than like tier 2 Venom or tier 3 Venom at tier 3, right? And he might be stronger. He should be stronger than tier 3 Carnage at tier 3 because tier 3 Carnage was 2 years ago, but he shouldn't be stronger than tier 4 Venom now. However, that brings me to my other point. And my other point is that the one worry we have about Toxin is the same worry that we've had for almost all new characters that we haven't gotten this year, which is that they're going to give them the Katie and Wenwu treatment. And the Katie and Wenwu treatment is basically releasing a new character. Wow, that's so hype. Oh, but the character can't go past tier 2. So the character's pretty much useless for 99% of accounts. Oh, you can use him in Alliance Conquest. Cool. Nobody cares. The 500 people who play Alliance Conquest care. Everybody else doesn't care. So yeah, hopefully they don't do another Katie/Wenwu. That would be a massive mistake, and they would miss out on a lot of revenue, even if they make Toxin paywall. It's just $10. You're not really making that much money from people getting the bio sub. So I really hope that Toxin can be tier 3'd or transcended. A lot of people are saying, or I wouldn't say they're saying, they're hoping that Toxin is going to be the third symbiote in the transcended ability, because nowadays transcended abilities, there's 3 characters, right? Like Colossus, Psylocke, and Mr. Sinister. You know, Titania, Absorbing Man, Juggernaut. So people are thinking it's going to be Scream, Agent Venom, and Toxin. That's fine. That would be great, right? And if he's really strong without needing a uniform, that would also be quite cool. However, if he's not transcended or tier 3able, and he's only locked at tier 2, then we're going to see a repeated mistake. Like releasing tier 2 characters in late 2022 when you have tier 4, like you're releasing a character that's 2 tiers behind. That's like releasing a horse and buggy when we have combustion engines and we have EVs, electrical engines. It just doesn't make any sense. Well, it's not really an engine, but you get what I'm saying. It doesn't really make any sense at all. Like, no one's releasing the horse and buggy anymore, dog. Tier 2 is the horse and buggy. This is outdated technology. Way outdated technology. Maybe not horse and buggy, but like, I don't know, a bicycle or something like that. You get what I'm saying. But the point is, that's my one worry about new characters, is that they're going to be, you know, locked at tier 2 or whatever. The devs are not going to give them enough. I know that it takes more development to release a character that's already tier 3 or already transcended or whatever, but they absolutely have to do that. They absolutely have to do that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how strong Toxin is, but I'm really excited that we're getting a new character. I didn't think it was going to be this soon. I was still joking, you know, we have a few more updates before they really have to start releasing new characters. But yeah, technically the first character of this year. Because technically I believe Echo was released. Was Echo released in January? Actually, I might be wrong. Echo might have been. I thought Echo was released. No, I think Echo was. Yeah, Echo was released in January, and then she got her uniform in March. Right. Yeah. So technically the second new character this year, guys. Woo! So we're on pace for probably 2 or 3 characters this year. Hopefully we do see Gore somewhere around the corner soon. But I'm just happy to see new characters that are not like native tier 3 or whatever, World Boss Legends. And the reason for that is hopefully this means we will still, like, they're ramping back up again, and we'll start to see updates that regularly have new characters, you know? I don't want to stay in this zone of getting one new character every 6 months. I think it's a big time waste. I do think that MFF still has a lot of really cool characters that they could add, a ton of mutants they could add as well, just like classic mutants, not even obscure mutants. So I do hope that they get back on that train and we can see, you know, 10 to 15 characters added per year. I think that's a normal enough number, you know, about one a month, with whatever tier 3s and tier 4s and all that other stuff. But yeah, I gotta get hyped for the new character. I gotta do it up big for Toxin, so that hopefully they bring us even more new characters. Who knows? Like, I don't want to make too big of a deal out of this. I don't want to pressure the players or FOMO the players, but they might be testing this and seeing, like, can we still have success releasing new characters? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know how much more difficult it is to release new characters versus just releasing uniforms. I don't know if they're purposely, like, starving us of new characters to try and drum up more hype for new characters. It could just be a business tactic. But yeah. Anywho, with all that being said, just threw a whole bunch of information and thoughts and speculation at you. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Are you hyped for Toxin? Are you ready for the update? In the meantime, we'll do some other content. But yeah, keep it locked on the channel. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, but you probably are watching, given that you're watching, because I know the metrics. But yeah, thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.